What's poppin'? Give me a second here, guys. Let me ping and we'll get into it. Hopefully everyone's out there is having a fantastic day today. If you're not having a fantastic day, hopefully this makes it a little bit better. Alright. Boom. We're playing some Pocket. Hopefully y'all are having a fantastic day today. What's a crown card? It's the gold cards. The full art gold cards. So the Mewtwo, the Charizard, or the Pikachu. Alright. Well, we're going to play a little bit of Pokemon today. Hopefully y'all are having a good day today. Jason, welcome on in. How's it going? There, AJ. Hope you're doing well. Hope everyone's having a fantastic time. We're going to play some Pocket here. Hopefully y'all are having a good one. Money's been alright. I'll have to see if everything works just fine, but no guarantees here, so. You like Pikachu? Me too. I think Pikachu, well, yeah, the Pikachu full art's probably my favorite full art, honestly. I'm not even the biggest Pikachu fan, but the full art's good. Alright. So we're just going to random matches. We could do event matches, but nah. Razzie, what's going on? I got a couple decks to show you guys today that I've been playing. We could play Sleepy Dad, but we're going to play Toxic Mew, we're going to play Unga Bunga, and we're going to play Eggy Fly. David, welcome on in. So we'll probably start with Eggy Fly here. This deck I've been enjoying quite a bit. Let me turn down the music a little bit here. Cool. Alright. I like Pika the best, but they're all mid in your opinion? That's fair. I mean, there's nothing crazy about a lot of the decks, right? Trying to turn up the card audio here. I don't know if I can do that on here. Maybe it's louder. We'll see. Hopefully it's not too loud. Alright, well, we're running Exeggutor. That's loud, isn't it? Man, you just know what you're doing. I don't know what kind of deck we're going against here. We'll have to see and hope for the best. Alright. Hopefully it's not too loud. We'll see. Why do we cook bacon and bake cookies? Because life is cruel. We'll just play these two. Oh, that is loud, isn't it? That's really loud. Sorry. My bad. We're going to turn down that a little bit here. Terrible start. We'll just then turn here. Yeah, well, it's not awful. Like, we're probably going to do some decent damage to this Cubone here. Carly, hello. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. I know you're doing well. I hung out with you guys like all day today at the Dice Art stream. Is Amba still streaming, by the way? That was incredible that she got the, what's it called? The shiny Articuno. Insane. Alright, so I love this. I love this so much that I'm just going to play it out. We probably should start with Caterpie to find friends, but you know what? Sometimes things just don't go the way you want them to. That's okay. We could... Nah, let's do C-Bomb. Probably not the smartest thing to do, but whatever. Ah, what? You're telling me that the weakness thing doesn't do extra damage if it's 0 damage? I demand a recount. That is so stupid. Really? Watch him pull out Marowak off it. Right out of his butthole. Right out of his butthole. Right out of there. That's so rude. Didn't even give me his poop card. Probably I'm just gonna. We're just probably guys. If you're like, wow, Clockwork, you auto concede a lot. I don't care. I will auto concede as much as I want to. Thank you very much. And if you think that's kind of cheap, then I don't care. If I know I'm gonna lose, there's no point in wasting my time trying to find a win condition. You know. Do you have an idea when the next shiny only Shining Pearl comes on? AJ, probably never. I just think that's so boring, and I can't, like, I would have to devote all of my time to it. Like, all of it. Yeah, we're just gonna concede. I would have to devote so much time to it. Just a lot. And, alright, guys, that's that deck. It's great, right? No. I'll give you a better example of it. It's a really good deck. I was playing it a little bit today. It was good. Yeah, you're welcome, AJ. Sorry. I like shiny-only playthroughs, but I do not have the time. I feel like the only people that can be doing... The only times you can ever do a shiny-only playthrough is if you're only going to do that every day. All the time. Like, if you can devote... If you're like Chem Nation, and you can devote 4 hours to it every weekday, then go for it. You know, if you're one of those streamers, then you got that time, I say, you know, do it. But I don't have that time. So I ain't going to do it. We're going second against a fire deck. At least we're going second. Oh, it's Eevee. So he's got Flareon. Wait, what? Is this like a weird Flareon Jolteon deck? I mean, I guess that's cute. But, like, why? Alright, so the first instinct would be to Professor's Research. But I don't think we need to do that. We have 2 Sabrinas. We're going to use 1 here. Because the next energy he gets is a fire energy. And his Voltorb's not going to be able to do anything with that. So we're just going to burn that. And then we're going to find a friend real quick. Next turn we can evolve. Which will be cool. Cool, we got another Metapod. I'll take that. Also, when you find a friend, you are shuffling the deck. Which is kind of wild. Oh, he happens to have an X speed. Well, that is just delightful. That is just exactly what I'm looking for. Do I really think he's running He must be running Flareon, right? So I say... Oh, plus 10. Yeah, he's definitely running Flareon in this deck, isn't he? He's definitely got Flareon in his hand. Like, he's trying to get it out as much as possible here. Oh, that was so rude. Why did he do that? So I say we Sabrina again, right? Because we have a Metapod. I say we get a little spicy with it here. Normally I wouldn't do this, but, like, he's up to something. And I don't like it. I don't like what he's up to. So I'm going to postpone this Flareon as much as possible here. I'm going to go ahead and Bug Bite. We don't have... one of the issues here is we don't have Butterfree or any other cards in our hand. But we still have Pokeball in the deck. Yeah, I mean, we still got Pokeballs. We still got Professor's Research. Ton of stuff. So unless this guy has the other X speed in his hand, which I'm going to hope he doesn't. Is he going to evolve this into Flareon? Was I right? Please tell me. Oh, what? He didn't evolve it? So he either does or does not have Flareon, which is a little scary. I guess we'll go ahead and we'll Professor's Research just in the hope that we pull a Butterfree here. We do! Oh my gosh, my luck is cracked. Alright, we'll do this. This deck, I haven't really described this deck like at all. This is a Butterfree Caterpie deck. Or Butterfree Caterpie, no duh. This is a Butterfree Exeggutor EX deck. Where the main name of the game is to stall out as much as possible with Exeggutor EX and hope you get heads a bunch. It's a fun deck. If you like flipping coins, you will love this deck. Because it's a ton of fun. I love it a bunch. The issue, though, here is that if he does have Flareon, I'm kind of screwed. But we'll see. He might not. I might win here. Oh, he's got Jolteon. Even worse. Now I wish it was Flareon. I don't even know what Flareon does. I think it's just like it's just fire damage, right? Why did you do Giovanni there? You still have to hit 3 coin flips, my guy. Can you confidently hit 3 coin flips here? I'm gonna say no. Like, it doesn't matter that you did Giovanni there, brother. This isn't Zapdos. If it was Zapdos, it would make sense. Yeah. I'm still alive. Wasted a Giovanni there. It's tough. Sometimes people just don't think. Okay, so there's a couple things we can do here. I say we just Erica and hope... I don't know. Okay, so hold on. So we can definitely do the healing thing, right? Powder heal. And then we can do an Erica. Okay, and then we're good. Because he's burned both Giovanni's. Hasn't he used 2? Yeah, what a fool. What a fool. So now he has to hit 3 coin flips again. And then we just build on the Metapod, I guess. It'll hit him with a Gust. We'll just hope that he doesn't hit 3 coin flips. Well, even if he doesn't heal this Jolteon or put out any other Pokemon, then we just go in with a Metapod and we Bug Bite and win. Oh, Charmander, okay. I think we're still in a good spot, though. He has to hit so many head flips here. He has to hit 3. I mean, he could, but the chances of hitting 3 aren't high. They're not low, though, either. Jason, welcome on in. How's it going? Oh, my God, of course. Of course. Well, at least we get to knock out the Jolteon, I guess. But that is not how I wanted to do it. That's so rude. I hate that. Alright, well, at least we got Professor's Research. Hopefully we can mill the deck here. If we can mill into an Exeggutor EX, heck yeah. Alright, we're just going to do this then. We got X speed, we might as well use it. Bing bong. This is where the fun begins, guys. You guys know pod racing? That's where the fun begins. I'm doing one of these, then we do this. Drop and swing. This is pretty much how the deck works, though. You just get out Exeggutor EX when you can, and then you just swing. You just swing. I don't really like any of the new crown cards. I mean, they look good, but they aren't my favorite Pokemon. Well, Jason, the question wasn't what's your favorite Pokemon. The question was, of the three, which one's your favorite? Alright. If he wants to, I would evolve to Charmeleon if I was him here, even if it means not doing any damage to me. Yeah. Because otherwise he'd be in a really rough spot. He might have Charizard in his hand, but I don't know that for sure. Well, anyway, Jason, hope you're having a good day. Like, wow, Cloggy was just really rude. If I can get Butterfree here, I'm goated. Oh, man. I'm not goated, guys. I'm not goated. That's okay. Well, that means we're not going to have a single Metapod, which is just, like, lovely. Gotta love that. Because he's just going to knock me out next turn. That was a good switch out there. Good Sabrina. Is that just chocolate? That's just bread with chocolate in the middle, isn't it, David? Does he have Charizard? He might pull it here. What is this deck, by the way? This deck might beat me, but that's just because it's the weirdest off-meta deck I've ever seen. Is it any good? It runs Jolteon. Does he run Flareon in it, too, I wonder? I don't even know. How many cards does he have left in his deck? So he might pull Charizard at some point. We'll see. I've already used both my Sabrinas trying to... Because I thought he had a Flareon. I don't know. Didn't work out. It happens sometimes. If he has another Sabrina, I'm screwed if I don't put my other Exeggutor, which I probably won't. Well, no, I have 3 cards left. If this next card's the Butterfree I needed earlier, I'm going to be pissed. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Alright, so now we start flipping. Come on, heads. And we just hope he doesn't get Charizard and we win. Which the chances of him getting Charizard next turn are kind of high, but I don't even know what he's running in this deck. I'm ready to concede if he evolves. If he doesn't evolve, we win. Because he's already used a potion. So even if he had like another potion in his back pocket, it wouldn't matter. If he really wanted to try to... No, because retreating would be dumb too, because then he'd lose all his energy on the Charmeleon. Like, yeah, he could hope I hit Flip Tails on this Charmander, but it won't matter. Because he still loses an energy here. And the next energy is an electric energy, not a fire energy. He's really hoping for this Charizard. You also have to really hope I don't flip heads here. Oh, does that work? Will it only take away the electric energy or the fire energy? Oh, it took away the electric energy. Wow. Huh. Well, he milled the deck again. So he's got to pull a Charizard next turn, right? Man's got to pull a Charizard next turn, right? We're kind of screwed here if we can't. Charizard's the only thing that kind of counters this deck. There's the Butterfree. That's fine, though. I didn't care about not getting it next turn. We said hope we flip heads here. If we flip heads, we win. And we win. You just flip heads and you win. But you have to flip heads. If you flip tails, it's kind of a crappy deck. You have to flip heads occasionally. If you're like always flipping tails, it's pretty rough. But like a lot of the healing is supposed to mitigate that. There's a lot of weird decks that people play that this counters. This like heavily counters any deck that uses Wheezing to stall counters the heck out of it. Any sort of like Greninja deck this counters the heck out of. Not that you're always gonna win, but like as long as you can get that Butterfree online pretty quickly, you're cooking. Hope you're all having a fantastic day, by the way. If you haven't liked the stream, make sure you do. Just double tap that screen. And let me know you're liking that stream. But yeah. If you guys have any questions, let me know. But yeah. This is pretty much what we're doing today. We'll see how we do. I'll run this deck a couple more times here, just to show you guys the strengths and weaknesses of it. These are all off meta for a reason. None of these decks are going to be inherently really good. Alright, just so you know. I've seen this deck. I know what this deck is. He's gonna... No, okay, well, he liked what he saw. Because he could have Pokeballed there, and he chose not to for some reason. So I think we could switch in. Nah. We'll hold on to the Sabrinas for now. I don't know what else to do here anyway. Let's do some damage to the Voltorb, I guess. Kind of in a bad spot here right off the bat, but the Mew isn't technically a crown card. It's an immersive card. The crown cards are like the gold cards. I don't know if immersive Mew is a crown card. It might be, I guess. Why is he gonna retreat next turn? So I'm kind of screwed here. Because doesn't he rotate in with Voltorb next, or not Voltorb, but Pikachu next turn and just kind of win. We could Sabrina, because then we get to do a little bit of damage to the Pikachu, because that's all he's going to do next turn anyway, is retreat into the Pikachu. So we might as well Sabrina into it. Really? Okie dokie then. Does he have... He must just have an X-Speed in his hand. Must just be really wanting to burn it. Strings, what's going on? How's it going, Strings? Hope you're doing well. Ooh-wee. Sabrina's kind of a... Oh, what is going on here? Wait, what? Wait, brother. What are you doing? Not my Caterpie. So do I hope that he doesn't pull a Professor's Research or a Pokeball next turn? Has he already used one? No. But does this deck really have one? Well, it should. Oh, I have X-Speed now. Okay, never mind. We're good. Bing bong. Bing bong. Bing bong. Bing bong. You guys ever just bing bong? Bing bong. Bing bong. Bong. Alright, so he probably pulls the Pikachu out next turn, right? Pachuco, what's going on? How's it going, Pachuco? Hopefully you've had a good day today. I assume you're not working today. So I hope you're having a good one. So not Tyranitar. I cannot wait. 2 Pokédexes in... Hold on. Hold on. My brother in Christ, are you running 2 Pokédexes? Dos Pokédex? Why? One I can understand. 2 though? Are you just a glutton for punishment? Like, what's going on, dude? You want to talk about it? Alright, so we're just going to retreat here into the Butterfree since it's going to do the most damage. We're going to Powder Heal to heal the Exeggutor real quick because we're girly pop. And then we're going to Sabrina. And then he has to either give us the Electrode or let us do damage to the Pikachu, which is cute. And it essentially cuts down the damage on the Electrode as well, which is great. So we're going to go ahead and gust this brother right here. Bam, gusted. Get gusted. Get absolutely gusted. Nikki, hello. Welcome on in. How's it going, Nikki? Hopefully you're doing well. The base looks to be in working order. Oh, good. Hopefully the electronics in there are good, too. Hopefully they're good. So right now his Pikachu only does... Well, he must have known what he was going to pull, right? My brother, you drew a Pokédex a second ago. Do you not remember what was on it? Is he really just going to retreat into the Zapdos and just do a bunch of thundering stuff? Another Sabrina? Why? You can't even knock me out with your one Pikachu, brother. That's just rude. I hope I pull... If I pull Exeggutor here, we are going to town. Oh, man. I was hoping we were going to pull Exeggutor there. Bing, bong, bong, bong. We're going to do our Powder Heal real quick. That's both of his Sabrinas, by the way. They're both out of the game there. 2 Pokédexes, man. What a waste. What a waste. He knows what he's getting. He knows what he's going to pull. I summon Pot of Greed. Oh, man. Good old Pot of Greed. Can't go wrong with Pot of Greed. Does he have a potion here? He might, but we'll see. So far, he hasn't knocked anything out yet either. Not going well. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry not going well. He's going to retreat into Zapdos and then hope he flips a bunch of heads. He has to flip 3 to get me right now. But we heal for 70 next turn with Erica. So he better, you better aim for the head is all I got to say. Or this thing will live on. Oof. Close. You were close, sir, but not close enough. Sorry, brother. I guess we do Powder Heal and then Erica. We're cooking in the kitchen. You guys ever just cook in the kitchen? You guys ever just cook in the kitchen? You guys ever just cook in the kitchen? You guys ever just cook? Alright, so what we're doing now here is we're going to go ahead and we're going to swap into Exeggutor and we're going to flip coin. Haha, coin! Flip that coin! So he's going to retreat. What does he retreat into, though? The Voltorb, maybe? Does he have another Electrode sitting around? He's got to flip into... Because you could do Pikachu, but if he doesn't have anything to heal the Pikachu with... Yep, it's Electrode. So he's going to retreat into the Electrode, probably. He's got another Zapdos just chilling. This is the rough part about this deck. But now that they're going to be retreating a whole bunch... Well, I don't know. Is he going to bring the Pikachu in? Oh, brother, you better hope. You better hope. Oh, man. Do I? Oh, I out-heal it anyway. If I flip heads, I win. Oh, and there's the other Erica. God, I'm just doing so well right now. This deck is so good at stall. And now he can't even flip me out or anything. He hasn't gotten a single, like, prize, by the way. We'll do that. And then we flip heads. And we win. Alright, see, you can beat meta decks. Okay, but this isn't a meta deck, though. This man put 2 Pokédexes in this deck for no good reason. This man knew his future and still couldn't win. He knew his future 5 cards ahead, still couldn't win. What was the point of that, you know? Pokédex is... I've seen people like be like, oh, Pokédex is okay, and I think 1 Pokédex is fine, but if you're running 2 Pokédexes, like, you could have run red card. I'm sure you could, like, I'm sure, like, I don't know what spot you're taking up in a deck like that, because he's got 2 Pika EXs, 2 Electrode lines, so that's 6 cards, and then he's got 2 Zapdos EXs, so that's 8 cards that he's got there. And then the other 12 are, what, Professor's Research, 2 Extra Treats, 2 Potions, and then 2 Pokédexes? No, and then he's got room for 4 more cards. Man, maybe he did have red cards in there. I don't know if I mentioned the Pokeballs. But yeah, that was something. He wants Research, Professors Sabrina, Geo, and Lieutenant Surge. Well, he wouldn't be using Lieutenant Surge in that deck because there was no Pikachu. It was just Pika EX. And Lieutenant Surge is only useful for Raichu. So, unless he did have Pikachu in that deck. I don't think he did, though. I mean, maybe he did. But, that's the thing. He didn't have Pikachu, so there wasn't a reason to have Lieutenant Surge in the deck. He used Giovanni twice. He did have Giovanni. But he used Giovanni at really weird times. Like, the one time he used Giovanni, didn't do anything. Like, because I think people think it counts for every hit you do on a multi-hit, but it only counts for 1. Okay, this is a terrible starting hand. At least we're going second, I guess. Is this another grass deck? Oh my gosh, it is. It's the Bulbasaur version. You can run the Butterfree line with the Venusaur line, and then you heal like for 50 every turn with Venusaur EX. But it takes a really long time for that deck to get online. And you don't have any like energy. You don't have any energy like building in that deck. Like, I feel like you really do need Petalil to be paired with Venusaur or Exeggutor. Exeggutor pairs with Venusaur pretty well as well because you just need 1 energy for it. So, all right, we will do Pokeball and pray that we get. Oh, we're so good. All right, so we're gonna play Exeggutor this turn. We're gonna play an energy on the Caterpie because trust me, and then we're gonna find a friend real quick to mill the deck. I'm gonna assume he's not running red card. I guess he could be, but I'm gonna assume he's not. Heck yeah, Pachuco. Nice cogs. There's a couple different things that he could do here. He could X-Speed. He probably will X-Speed.
Chili dog. Sucking on a dog. Sucking on a
chili dog. Always got enough for the dog. That's right. Always enough for the dog. Make sure you guys double tap the screen if you haven't, by the way, to like that stream. I would appreciate it a ton. Okay, this is the Caterpie we got from the last turn. We're going to research real quick. Just see if we get X speed. We don't, which is fine. We get another Pokeball, though. So now all of our basic Pokemon are out of the deck. We got a random Pokeball in there, though. So that's neat, I guess. I'll do this. Do one of these. Do one of these. Do one of these. Now we could get, like, thrown back, but that's okay. We're swinging. Heads means we pretty much win. Okay, well. Nice try, I say. Nice try. Damn. Good damage here. If he's putting grass energy on his Bulbasaur right away, I wonder if he's rushing, like Ivysaur maybe? I have not, babe. I just saw your text. I will get it. I can get both at like a Kroger, can't I? Or like a Target? If I just sign up to do that at Target, I could do that, right? I don't get knocked out here, right? No. Unless he has Giovanni. Do we think this man has Giovanni? Probably not, right? We're going to say no. And if he does, we'll knock out our Exeggutor then. He does have Giovanni. That's wild. Oh, no, you use Sabrina, so he wouldn't have Giovanni. Yeah, we're good then. I got mine at the CVS and Target. You can schedule an appointment. Easy peasy. All right, babe. Thanks for letting me know. I'll get that schedule done. If we had pulled another Exeggutor EX, that would have been funny. I don't know if we... You know what I kind of want to do? I kind of want to Erica the Exeggutor just in case... Nah, we'll do Potion. I don't like how much this is messing with my energy economy, but... Like, energy economy in this deck isn't a big deal, like, at all. You got your flu shot? Nice, Pachuco. Also, I could just flip heads here. I didn't flip heads. Happens a lot. Baby's gonna be fresh. That's one fresh baby right there. Is this really worth getting your Bulbasaur knocked out? Like, doing this damage and everything? Like, I would have switched to Lilligant last turn. Now he's got this Bulbasaur with, like, a ton of damage on it for no good reason. I guess he's probably going to retreat now, but I have... little does he know I have two Sabrinas. Is he not going to play his other... Oh my gosh, he's got Kangaskhan? Well, shoot. Say less, queen. He's going to Erica. Okay. We like vaccines. We do like vaccines. Is he going to Sabrina me again? Oh, no, he Erica just now. What if I flip heads again, though, brother? Brother, what if I flip heads again? Oh, and there's our Butterfree. There's our beautiful Butterfree. Give me that healing. Healing. Oh, we just love Butterfree in this deck, guys. It's so free. Butterfree, that is. We flip again. I flip two tails. Surely the third flip will be heads. Well. Someone's going to retreat next turn, but that's okay. That's alright. We'll be fine. I ain't letting him hold the baby. You're not going to have the choice to. You're going to be conked out on drugs by the time they're like, would you like to hold your baby, sir? And I'll say yes. I'll get the shots. Don't worry. I'll get the shots. You don't worry. You're a pretty little head about a little thing. Any little thing, I should say. There's the switch. Who would have guessed? So I say we Sabrina because worst case, he flips to the Kangaskhan, but then he doesn't have as much energy. Or I'm trying to think what we do here, right? I think we Professor's Reese. So many supporters in so little time. What do I do? Erica gets me to full. Why not? Hey, I got Erica too. And then we do this. Hey, we got heads. Hopefully you got another Erica there, bud. Oh, man. No, they didn't. They actually didn't. I kid you not, I was at the doctor, and I thought they were going to offer it, so I didn't think to ask about it at all. Because I was like, oh, they'll offer it. And they didn't offer it. So, no, they didn't. This deck's only Pokemons are Exeggutor and Butterfree. Yeah, that's it. This deck is only Exeggutor EX and Butterfree. That is it. It is a stall deck. It is beautiful. It is precious. Okay, so he doesn't have anything for that. So we're cooking there. We got another Metapod. We do Professor's Research. Hopefully we pull our X Retreat, because we haven't used that yet, and that'd be nice to have. We have another... Oh, we have the Butterfree now, too. Now we'll be healing for 40 a turn. Oh, brother. And we get our first knockout here in a second, too, which is great. We're going to put that on the Butterfree. We're going to take out the energy generator here. And then we assume he's going to switch to Kangaskhan. Yeah, of course. This is kind of a popular deck I've heard people talk about before. So, yeah. I was just there yesterday. Or not yesterday. What am I saying? Babe, I will go to the store. I will go to the store on Thursday and get it done. I'll get it scheduled tomorrow or Friday. I've already got a stream scheduled for tomorrow, so I'm gonna do that first. But why do people waste Giovanni on Kangaskhan? There's a solid chance you flip 2 tails here and you don't do any damage, and you waste Giovanni. Oh well, you got. Oh, look at that. That's crazy. Look at all the damage you just did. Too bad I'm just gonna heal everything back up. So we do one of 2 things here. I think. I definitely upgrade this here, right? Powder heal. Powder heal. I'll put this on you, because then we can retreat out with it. The next question is, do I Sabrina or not? If I Sabrina, he pulls in Bulbasaur, and I could get another point if I flip heads. I say we flip heads here, because he's not going to send in the Ivysaur with all the stuff on it.
SH1N1ES said, dashing through my butt with a 1-horse open butt or the butts we butt, laughing all the butt bells on butt tails ring, making spirits butt. What fun it is to ride and sing a butting song to butt.
Oh, jingle butt, jingle all the way. Oh man. Butts. Welcome on in, Nick. How's it going? Hope you're having a good day today. Hoping everything's good. Over the wheel we go, laughing all the butts. Ha ha ha. Oh man. Well, he's got the Venusaur. The only issue with this deck is if you don't flip heads, it sucks. My brother and butt. Look at the people. Look at all the people. Look at all the people. What do you mean, like watching the stream? We got tons of people here watching Pokemon. Hey, there's a bunch of you guys here. Double tap the screen and like the stream. It's super easy and free to do. Just do it. Like the stream, guys. Like the gosh dang dingle dang darn dangle ding dang dingle dang stream, guys. It's not hard. Okay, I think I fear we Sabrina too early, but that was not my fault. So if we heal here, what does this do again? It's just 100, right? Yeah. Make Erica here. We put an energy on the Exeggutor in the back. Sure, why not? All right, we just hope for the best here, I guess. I'm kind of screwed though. I really don't think I have like a good like win condition here. Y'all having the absolute fortune and pleasure of seeing AM Clock streaming on YouTube. If you're a first timer, drop a clock emoji. Thank you, Nick. You like the stream, Ari? Thank you. Ari, thanks for liking the stream. Heads. Ari, this is for you. Oh my gosh. A Gemini sandwich? You're so nice, Nick. You shouldn't have. Now he's got a really tough question to answer. Does he retreat? Or does he think I'm running... I don't run Giovanni in this deck, but maybe I should. I run 2 Sabrinas in this deck, but maybe I run Sabrina. Wait, is that Gemini? It is, right? Yeah, I think so. Or is it Pisces? I don't know. Heck if I know, Nick. I'm not 100% on it. I couldn't tell you. Oh, yeah, Giant Bloom. I'll flip heads again because I'm the best. Oh, there's no more cards in my deck. I'm out of cards, guys. I'm all out of cards. We'll just do this real quick. Put another energy on that guy right there. We'll heal up. You guys know you can just do this a couple times and you're cooking. Okay, and then we do Tropical Swing. Flip heads. Oh, dang. That's the only issue here is now I'm only doing like 10 damage. Because all he does is Giant Bloom again. And then he's at 110. That's very kind of you for donating. Is that what it is? Is that what Nick's making fun of you for right now? Is he making fun of you for donating to cancer? How could you, Nick? How could you? All right, I think we Sabrina here to stall. Right? I think Sabrinaing here isn't the worst thing to do because he's just going to heal a bunch anyway with the Venusaur. Has he used both Ericas or is he only running one Erica in this deck? He's got one card left. Or no, how many cards is he? Yeah, he's got one card left. What card do we think he's got? Erica? He's totally got Erica. There's a good chance, though, if I flip heads here, then we're cooking. Is all I want to say. That's all I'm going to put out there, is that if we flip heads here, we are cooking. I'm just letting y'all know. I'm flipping heads here. Son of a gun. Ah, life is pain. I hate. Gosh, dang it. Stray first name, to be honest. Do budget decks like Dragonite deck or Arbok? The Dragonite's really good. If you want to see I'll show you a Dragonite deck after this that I like a lot. If there's a Dragonite deck you're interested in, I'll show you. That was Gamba. That was super Gamba. Although he probably has Erica. I don't know why I thought that was like smart, but kind of our only option here, to be honest, is Butterfree. Because Butterfree, we can at least like do solid 60, like consistent 60 damage here. And we can keep healing our Exeggutor in the back, which is nice. Just, yeah, wish me the best here. We're gonna powder heal. It would be amazing, yeah. I know he's got Erica in his hand, too. Like, he has to have Erica in his hand. At least our Exeggutor will be back at full next turn. He hasn't set up the next Venusaur yet, either. Is the only thing. Heads, 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 stop. I'll make that mouse fighter. What does that say? Monkey fighter hammer time? Nick, what is that even a reference to? He had to think for a minute there about what he wanted to do. Oh, we could win! Guys, we just need heads. Guys, we just need heads. Guys, we just need heads. Guys, all we need here is heads, and we win. Oh my gosh, I'd like to thank the Academy. Oh my gosh, I'd love to thank the Academy right now if I could. Oh my gosh, if the only if the Academy could see me now, guys. We haven't flipped heads at all this game, I feel like. Big Sean. Oh, Big Sean. And his hit song Dance. Heads! Son of a gun! What is going on? I hate this deck. This deck sucks. This deck is stupid. This deck goes from being a super fun deck to being a really crappy deck in like 2 seconds. Although if he Giant Blooms here, which he might, he's gonna swap to Lilligant. I kind of get that. But I'm gonna Sabrina. And then he can go into Kangaskhan, but then he can't do anything with it. Right? But it gives us chances to heal. Not that we really need it. But, like, why not, you know? I think it's, like, I don't know if there's a better time to Sabrina, honestly. So I just say we do it. You know? Like, even if it's into the other Venusaur, I don't care, because he's just going to retreat anyway. I got, like, 10 times in a row where Misty hits Tails immediately. Oof. That's the worst. That sucks. I feel you there, Aerie. Alright, well, we're cooking here. I don't think I even win if I get heads here, because he's got Erica in his hand still. He's been holding on to Erica this whole time. In a row? Oof, Aerie, that's the worst. He's just gonna Erica here. Because isn't that the card in his hand? Like, what else is he holding? What is this man hiding from me? It has to be Erica, right? He's only used one Erica. If he heals here, he goes up to 100. I don't have any way of knocking him out. I could stall, because it's all I have to do here is retreat. Unless it's Pokeball. Is it Pokeball? It's no. It's Professor. No, he's used both Professor's Research. What is he holding on to? What secrets do you hold, old man? What secrets do you hold? He has to have Erica, right? Or does he retreat? No, there's no reason to retreat here. I mean, I guess he could. No, he can't. Well, I mean, yeah, he can. But it's into Lilligant, which doesn't do that much damage. Like, he can do damage to the Butterfree, but then I just switch into the Exeggutor, and I just heal a ton. Kid Cudi's first album was released in 2009, which means that in 3 years he legally has to change his name to Adult Cudi. Adult Cudi? I had league matches shorter than this. This match is so intense. It's going on forever. I don't know if it'll go to time. All right, he did the smart. Well, no, he didn't really do the smart thing. He switched into Kangaskhan. This could do no damage here. My brother in Christ, what is your problem? I just get a guaranteed knockout here, I guess. What is this other card he has? He can't use it because he would have used an Erica by now if it was an Erica, right? Okay, so we just heal. All right, so we just heal real quick. There's no reason to... What is he doing? We heal. This could be the first match that goes to full time, guys. I just want you to know. And then we gust, right? And he can't do anything. Oh, what? Wait, what? What? Wait, what? There's a turn limit? Why is there a turn limit? You have a timer. You literally have a timer in place for 20 minutes. Why would you not just let the game go to 20 minutes? Why is there a turn limit? Why is there a turn limit? What do you mean there's a turn limit? If there's a timer there that says it's a 20 minute and we each get 20 minutes, I should be allowed to play for 40 minutes. Why is there a turn limit? I stalled him, Nick. We stalled each other. Is this the first tie? Have you guys ever seen this before? I didn't even know this was a thing that could happen. We stalled each other out. I meant to thank him. We stalled each other out because he would heal a ton and then I would heal a ton. Because you're rocking 2 Butterfrees, I did 40 health a turn, I can heal up. And if you're smart about how you retreat and stuff, you can balance it. GG's, Kieran? I don't know. I don't know. I guess. Oh, excuse me. I mean, we're both grass decks. I've never seen a tie before. I didn't even know. What a finale. I would not be mad. I'm not mad either. I'm honestly impressed that we were both smart enough to, like, rotate out enough and stuff to just keep this match going. A lot of it was just because I wasn't flipping heads, though. I could have won at one point. There was one point where if I had flipped heads, I would have won. Oh, man. So what is the turn limit then? Try to hit battle log there. Oh yeah, I do want to hit things. And a friend request. So that was epic. I had no idea that was even a thing. I thought something was up when the turn number was blaring red. Oh, I didn't even see that. Of course I remember you, Swifty. Welcome on in. How's it going? The flips were not flipping. Anyway, that's an Exeggutor deck. It's pretty fun. If you want to know what it looks like. It's pretty neat. I like it. It's pretty much... This is the way I've built it. There's like other variations online, I think. But it's got 2 Sabrinas, 2 Ericas, 2 Professor's Research, 2 Pokeballs, a Potion, an X Speed. Which, honestly, you could flip out one of the Sabrinas for a Giovanni, and that probably wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. Because I feel like that happens a lot with coin flips, where I feel like, you know, if I could just do 10 more damage, I'd be set. Happens a lot, so. 2 Butterfrees. The whole line of Butterfrees.
Stall exception.
Stall exception, yeah. I didn't even know. Well, there's timers. You're telling me... So why are the timers there, then? Because there's no way you're ever hitting 40 minutes for a match, then, if there's a turn limit. I didn't even notice the turn number is blaring red. Did it say what the turn was? Probably like, what, 25 turns? It probably said there at the end. I didn't even notice. Huh. That's crazy. That's nuts. Make sure you guys like the stream if you've never seen a stall like that. That was crazy. I can't even believe that happened. That is nuts. I need to rewatch this. If only this was on the internet. I will, if you guys like and subscribe, I'll probably post that as a video. I had no idea that was even a thing. 30 turns? That's nuts. I've never seen a tie like that before. That's crazy. Usually someone wins, you know? Like, that was impressive. That was like that's a stalemate. That was like a chess stalemate. You wanted to see a Dragonite deck. I love this Dragonite deck. This Dragonite deck it's technically meta, I think. Well, I don't know if this version is. So a lot of people like to run Dragonite with Weezing. And that's cute, I guess. but I don't think it's smart. I run Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan's a lot more fun. Kangaskhan, you don't have to evolve it. It has 100 health, and it only needs 1 energy to do stuff. So I run Kangaskhan in the 2 Dragonite lines, and then I've got Potions, X-Speed, Pokeball. I've got 1 red card, because I like red card. Professor's Research, 2 Sabrinas, and a Giovanni. So, you guys want to see this? We'll rock it here, and I'll show you. I wonder if it's possible that there's a turn limit if both players aren't able to draw for X turns. If that's what the turn limit... No, well, no, I bet 30 turns is it. Because there's 20 cards in the deck, and you can't always assume that everyone's running Professor's Research, I guess. You stumble over this variation online? Yeah, yep. I don't know if this is the meta. I see a lot of people when they run Dragonite decks, they run it with freaking... They run it with Wheezing. Because 20 turns total max, right? It said 30. Someone said that we hit 30 turns. So it can definitely be more than 30 turns. The confusion for me, Nick, is you can't see it on the screen right now, but there's timers. Each person has 20 minutes to play their deck. The guy up here gets 20 minutes, and then his timer stops when I start. So, like, we still had, like, you couldn't see it, but we still had 9 minutes left for each. Why didn't we get 9 minutes? You know, we still had 9 more minutes. We could have played that out, and someone could have won. You know what I'm saying? All right, so this is a thing apparently you should do when you're playing any deck, is you're supposed to Professor's Research first if you're looking for a specific basic Pokemon. Because when you do that, you see how we pulled the Kangaskhan? That means the Kangaskhan's not in the deck anymore for us to pull. Now we play the Pokeball, and we will definitely get a Dratini.
Bubblegum soda.
Because there was a chance that we would have pulled a Dratini there, or Kangaskhan, out of the Pokeball. But we got rid of that possibility when we did that. Fun little tidbit there. So if there's a specific Pokemon, basic Pokemon you're looking for, always Professor's Research first, and then Pokeball. Because I think a lot of things would tell you the opposite. They would tell you to do, a lot of things would tell you to do Pokeball and then Professor's Research. But it's way more smart to do Professor's Research first and then Pokeball if you're looking for a specific basic Pokemon. If you're not looking for a specific basic Pokemon, always Pokeball and then Professor's Research first. There you go. Well, he's already got Starmie EX. I love this. Oh, actually, that was a really good red card. Thank you. That actually helped out a lot. Thank you very much. Oh, that was so helpful. Oh, God, I love when... I love when people red card for, like, I don't know. I mean, I guess that was smart, but it really wasn't, though, right? Like, it really wasn't that smart. He's going to see this and be like, oh, shoot. I gave him those, didn't I? You sure did, brother. I didn't have crap. That's okay. Kangaskhan is literally only here for a wall. That was great, right, Ari? The biggest thing to remember about Kangaskhan is that it's mainly here to be a wall. It's not here to do literally anything else other than to stall. So the fact that it does some damage is nice. Because some people will run Wheezing, and it's like, oh, well, it does poison. Yeah, who cares? Is he going to use both his X-Speeds here? What a fool. Unless he's going to give... Like, does this guy have every card he needs to kick my butt here? Does he have Giovanni? If he doesn't have Giovanni, this is kind of silly. Well, it's not silly, but... Oh, he doesn't have Giovanni. Huh. The redemption arc for those flips from last match, yeah. I've never tried that before, David, no. Not a single time. Isn't cream soda bubblegum flavored? Is it? It might be, for all I know. I really don't know. Oh, 2 Dragonair? Say less. I really need a water energy, though. Water energy would be peak. So we could Sabrina here. He's wasted both X speeds, right? So he was just probably going to bring in the Staryu, but we could knock out the Staryu. And that would be funny. And we like funny. So let's do that for fun. That Starmie is gorgeous, right? I love full art Starmie. It's so good. Oh, he did the Articuno. Okay, well. Alright. He gets seated! What? Wait, what? Did he, like, mean to pick? Okay, he's probably pissed that he gave me the Dragonite. He's probably so pissed. He's like, oh, God, now we're gonna have to do this crap. Because if I were him, you just put the Staryu in. And then if I flip at least one Tails, which is bound to happen, then I don't knock the Staryu out, you retreat, and then you go back to kicking my butt with the Starmie. So I don't know why he gave up there. He should have played that out. some people concede over like it's one thing if you're like it's obvious you're not gonna be able to like win a match depending on the deck you're running. It's one thing to just sort of be like, you know what, I'm not gonna play the rest of this out and concede, because I can understand that. But that situation, you're good. I say you play that out. This is kind of a tough spot, but at least we're going second. They need to introduce a serious ranking system so that people will not concede after they. Yeah, that would be great. There's supposed to be a. They're trying something new out here soon. Oh, Charmander. It seems like he made a mistake and then felt stupid and left to and void a bit. Well, unfortunately, he didn't know, but he was being recorded, and that was even more embarrassing, I think. So, let's see if he got, like, the Pokeball he needs here. He needs a Pokeball here so he can pull Moltres. Okay, so we've got some time, and we got both of the win condition cards we need, but we need Electric Energy to spawn him at some point. Now, he did Professor's Research. And since he did that, we're going to red card him. This is the one red card I have in this deck. He didn't have anything he needed there. Well, he probably had Charmeleon and Charizard in there. So we're going to red card him. And that gets rid of a couple cards, puts him back in the deck. Means we're having a swell time here. We'll just end our turn. I've been mistaken. What I tried wasn't bubblegum flavored soda. It was rhubarb and custard flavored. Oh, did it taste like bubblegum and that's why you were confused? It is possible I gave this man Charizard. It is very possible I gave this man Charizard. Plays, welcome on in. How's it going? How you doing, Plays? Oh, thank God. We can do some nonsense. We're going to X speed here so we can keep the energy on the Dratini. We need water energy soon anyway, so we can burn an energy on this Kangaskhan. We're going to evolve our Dratini here, and we're going to start flipping coins. Coin flip time. 2 heads. Damn it. Red cards are so iffy. Like, I always feel like I help the opponent. Boomington. Always remember that if your opponent has like 7 or 8 cards in their hand, or if they just use Professor's Research. Okay, so here's the biggest thing for me that people screw up with red cards. I don't think you should be using red card if your opponent has 4 cards and they haven't used Professor's Research yet. If your opponent hasn't used a single Professor's Research yet, there's not a really good reason to use it, at least in my opinion. Just because, okay, well, he can't do anything next turn. Okay, we Pokeball here. Pull my other Kangaskhan out, please. Okay, cool. So now we cook. We need another Electric Energy anyway. Boink. Start punching again here. Oh, I should have evolved. Yeah, it's okay. You won't red card me. So, if it's like first turn and you're red carding someone like immediately for absolutely no good reason, in my opinion, then there's no reason to start red carding someone. With a Professor, they can get the supposedly good hand back. Exactly. So if they've used Professor, then it's honestly not a bad idea to red card them, because that's one less way they have to mill their deck. I think he used a Pokeball too, right? Didn't he use a Pokeball or something? No, he just used the Professor. So because he used that Professor, that's one less mill he can do. But if you do it too early, then you kind of are SOL. Oh, that's another Dragonite we don't need right now. Hopefully we flip 2 heads. Nope. Probably 2 tails again. Yep. Of course, Boomington, of course. We're kind of SOL here because we haven't been doing anything. And we can't move this Kangaskhan until it gets knocked out. Because all he's going to do is keep putting fire energy on the Charizard, right? Well, here's his Moltres he's going to pull out. These tails. Thank you. Yeah, right, Kieran. 4 tails in a row. Plays, how's it going? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. You just said you're good. I'm doing good, though. I'm doing good. Yeah, of course. Yeah, just don't... Like, it's hard to tell whether or not a red card will help. But he didn't play any basic Pokemon there, which meant he probably had, like, either another Professor's Research to mill the deck with, or a Charmeleon and a Charizard. Like, yeah, he didn't, you know, have what we were hoping he'd have, but it is what it is. So, I have another deck that kind of works with red cards, so you can have a better feel for whether or not red card's actually good or not. Oh! 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 Yes. Alright. He's probably going to play the Charizard. I don't know if he plays the Charizard yet, though. Do I have another X Retreat? God, I do have another X Speed in my deck. It won't help me next turn, though. I need it the turn after. Glooper Henlo, what's going on? Yeah, I've not been doing good with flips. But like I said, the main function of Kangaskhan here is to flip. Is to do the flips. So, thank you, Ari, for the reminder, by the way. He's loading up this Charizard. It doesn't matter, though, if I get a move in with Dragonite and it knocks out the Moltres, though. You gotta remember. You gotta be kidding me. So as long as we get at least a heads here, we might be cooking. And we have Sabrina's for some reason, though. Oh, thank God we got a heads. Give me 2. Yes. Yes. All right, we have a chance. We have a solid chance. The question is, do we stall and try to build up another... Like, if we can get Dratini this next turn, do we stall? Well, we can't really stall that much, can we? We could, though. We could. He's going to potion. 1 potion's not enough. You have to have 2 here. Oh, man, I don't know whether or not we stall here. Well, you know what we could do... Has he used another X speed yet? Oh, screw it. We'll just do the Dragonite. If I pull Dratini here, I'll be kind of sad. No, we're good. It's the other X speed I was looking for earlier, though. So has he used... No. So we just have to hope that one of our Comets hits the right spot. But we do Sabrina, because he hasn't used any X speeds, because he could just X speed again. It doesn't matter where the damage goes, though. So I say we Sabrina just in the off chance here that, I don't know. We just need 2 of the meteors here to hit Moltres and we win. That's it. If 3 of them hit Charizard, though, that's really good. That's a ton of damage. Thank you, Galooper. It is so me espresso. Do you see this deck played with 2 Moths and 2 Misty cards to charge them up? The Moths, that, you know, that is true. I have seen the Moth. Okay, my only issue with this deck, the Dragonite deck, and running Pokemon that have a Stage 1 evolution to, like, turn them online, you are often at the mercy of whether or not you get that Stage 2 evolution when you play. When you run this deck, you can just set up Kangaskhan and you're good. You don't have to worry about pulling a Stage 1 evolution. You don't have to worry about energy, because then if you're like, oh, well, hopefully the Misty will work. Well, what if your Misty flips Tails? What if you don't pull the Stage 1 evolution? I don't like that. I've run Weezing with this deck, too. I don't like it. Weezing's okay with this deck, because you're like, oh, Koga. And, like, Koga's okay, but like, this deck gives you a bunch of utility still. You can have a ton of, you can have Giovanni in it, Sabrina, Professor's Research, Potion, bunch of stuff that you can't have if you run Snom and Frostmoth or, you know, Weezing. Because then you're just kind of at the mercy of, like, well, hopefully I get the Stage 1, and if you don't, then you're, like, in the water dead. And then, like, when you run the Weezing it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing, because your Dragonite needs as much energy as it possibly can get. Like, that guy tried so hard to Sabrina us out of using our energy, which he was pretty good at it. We happen to have X speed one of the times, so not both of the times. So, also, Sabrina isn't the best thing against, like, we actually counter Sabrina pretty well as long as we have both of our Kangaskhan. So that's only if we have both Kangas, which isn't always the case. I'm going second again. We have red card again. So like I said, red card will be good if he uses Professor's Research here. Kakarot. Hello, Kakarot. Of course, can't afford it now, maybe in the future. Hopefully. We might be screwed here purely because he could have Exeggutor in his hand. He's got 5 cards. We should red card here, I honestly think. I honestly think red carding here is probably our safest bet. Because, like, there's a solid chance there's an Exeggutor in his hand, right? He didn't play any Pokeballs. He didn't play any Professor's Research. So that means those cards aren't in his hand. He didn't play any basic Pokemon. So if he's got any other basic Pokemon in this deck, he didn't play those. My rare cards? Sure, Kakarot. I'll show you. I had this card in TCGO, the oldest app. Let me see which Pokemon. Yeah. Yeah, he was good, Ari. You can ask that, sure. Oh, you asked it twice. yeah, man. I'll show you the cards. And then I think, yes, I think we red card here. Just in the off, because there is a chance that he's got Exeggutor in his hand here. And he can use it next turn and pretty much beat us. So That lowers the chance of it being in there. Maybe we gave it to him. Maybe he didn't have it before. Who knows? But the odds of him having that were pretty high. So we'll see. Hey, all right. We're doing good. We're doing good. You said it once. No, it's all good, man. It's all good. Kanga. All right, now we Kanga out. Using the X speed here to save the energy on the Dratini here. We potion the Dratini. And then we punch. We punch and we flip 2 heads and we win. If we flip 2 heads here, we like literally do win here. 1, 2. Okay, I see the Dratini deck. Look, if you had Weezing, you couldn't do that. If you had Frostmoth, you couldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So that's there's a good chance there we red carded out the Exeggutor EX. He got a crabby hand after we red carded him, and then we got really lucky with the 2 head flips on the Kangaskhan. So it's random energy, Fern, which sucks. I wish it alternated. If it alternated, that'd be fantastic. I would love it if it alternated. If it would alternate, that'd be fantastic. Unfortunately, I'm not 100% on that. Or yeah, I am 100% on that. I did finish the Emblem event. Yep, I've got all 45 wins I need. That's why we're just doing random matches right now. Here's the cards. We got the Mew. We got Pikachu. I still need a immersive Charizard. Watch Ghost on the projector. Heck yeah, Galooper. Alternate would be amazing. Yeah. Yeah. So there you go. We got full art Venusaur and Blastoise. The Machamp is so good, right? I love the Machamp. Machamp is great. It's so good. There are some decent Machamp decks. Like, Machamp is actually not a bad card because it just does damage. It just does raw damage. And it has a ton of health. But you have to get it is the thing. Yeah, we got a bunch of rare cards in here, though. I love Spoons. I love Spoins here. Alakazam. Fantastic. Can you... Oh, yeah, of course you can add me on Pocket. If you do, Here, this should help. Oh, shoot. I didn't type it. Hold on. You guys can always add me. Let me real quick, deny all the friend requests I've just gotten for people going against me. Real quick. So I know you guys are the ones adding me. At 13, I recognize a name from earlier today. Wait, Mew, what does it do? Oh, you want to know what Mew does? Well, I'm glad you asked. Let's, okay, so I have a deck with Mew in it, so we'll use Mew. Mew is not, like, the best card in the game, honestly. It's not really that great, but we'll use it. This is a deck I got off of, his name's, like, Pokebin Philbin or something, or Regis Pokebin or something, like Regis Philbin. He made this deck. I've been using it. He called it, like, Evil Mew. If you Google or YouTube Evil Mew, this is the deck that he made, pretty much. This deck has 2 red cards in it. It is overkill. Leslie, welcome on in. My day was good, Galooper. How was your day? Hopefully your day was good. Welcome on in, Leslie. This is a Gengar EX Mew deck that has a couple of Psyducks in it. The whole name of this game is to stall until you can build up. Oh, well, we have to play the Mew. Until you have to play... Or you're stalling, essentially. That's the whole point of the deck. That's it. You are preventing them from using supporter cards. You're just causing chaos, for the most part. I don't really know if we'll do a whole lot here. Oh, we got the Ghastly, at least. The way Mew works, just so you guys know, Psy Report. It does 20 damage, and it shows me their hand. You're here, Mango. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. 20 damage. And it shows me their hand. So, if you were like, oh, hey, you know, should I use Hand Scope? Don't use Hand Scope, just use Mew. Because at least it does 20 damage. And then you get to see what their hand is, so you get a little, like, you know, a little bit of reconnaissance, you know, a little bit of information. Alright. So the Jinx, okay, so we now have the red card. I don't think there's really a good reason not to try this combo out, so we'll go ahead and try it out. I think what we'll do here, though, for the lulz, no. We could Sabrina here into the Mewtwo and start doing some nonsense to the Mewtwo. Yeah, why not? We got 2 of them. We might as well use one of our Sabrinas here. Oh, yeah, Razvin. If you want Mew, you have to collect the original 150 Pokemon in any way, shape, or form. So all you have to do is you just have to, we're going to see their hand right now. So they have a Gardevoir. It is important to remember they have 2 potions, an X-Speed, and a Gardevoir. So they're probably going to use one of their potions right now on the Mewtwo here. They haven't played a Professor's Research yet either. They're wearing but anyway, you just have to have the original 150 Pokemon, sorry. In the game. He doesn't have Giovanni. There's one of his potions. I'm still waiting for him to use Professor's Research, because he doesn't even have Ralts yet. But we know he has Giovanni. Okay, so another big part about this is that we know that he has a certain card. We also have a really terrible starting hand. Like, this is probably one of the worst starting hands you can have with this deck. I do not need 2 red cards. For fun, do we just flip to the Jinx for giggles? I say for giggles, we just flip back to the Jinx. I don't know, Sabrina's dumb. I don't know what to do. I'm trying to stall as best I can here. Here, let's see what he got off of the... I don't think he played anything off of the thing that he did. Okay, so now he's got Curlia. Okay, alright. We have a good amount of knowledge here. If he plays Ralts, we know the red card to get rid of those cards. He doesn't have Giovanni, so we're still alive here, but we're barely hanging on. Okay, remember the Curlia, remember the Gardevoir. This will be important later. The issue is... Oh, man. You know what, though? I say we just have to put energy on this Ghastly, I think. God, that sucks, though. God, that sucks so much. But we have to. I hate that, though. You're telling me I'm not getting any of my good... I don't have a single Professor's Research that I pulled or anything else. If you can, please look at your... I'll check it out after stream. I would feel violated if my hand was seen that frequently. Right? I'm just taking peeks. I'm just taking little peeks, you know? I'm just looking, you know? I just want to see what you got. What's in that hand? Ever seen a Mew deck? This is, as far as I know, one of the only ones. He's got 2 Gardevoirs now? Who gave this man 2 Gardevoirs? Earth Nice Money is just a family now. I'm selling them to put a chapter of my life behind me. Well, cool. Cool stuff. That's really neat. Hopefully you do well. We really need Haunter here. Do I lose with Haunter, though? Is it 20 or 30 damage? It'll do 70 damage. I need Haunter this next turn. If we don't get Haunter, we lose pretty much. And I can't put an energy on it until I hopefully pull Gengar at some point, I guess. This is like a terrible start. We're probably going to get Psyduck next turn. We don't even need Psyduck anymore. Did he play Research? He did. Okay, we'll just red card him here. This is a terrible start to this deck. This is also some dude's like... This dude is playing off of a... what's it called deck right now? Okay, we lose. We lose simply because I have 2 Psychic Energy on me. And he'll do 70 damage. So he just wins. This is so dumb. This hand was crap. But you see how Mew works. Like, the whole way Mew works is you just go... There you go. Ugh, Ryan. Look, Ryan, I appreciate you trying to make a living for your family. But if you're just here to talk about your money, then I don't care, man. Have a good day. Hey, that was a terrible start to that, showing off that deck. I haven't tried Exodia Galooper. I should. I will say, honestly, this deck does kind of suck, but it can be good. We just had the worst luck there. All of my Pokeballs and Professor's Researches were like all there. I'm here to talk about my money. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. Or lack thereof. Yeah. I have 46 cards from 2003. From 2003? You can't have that many good cards. I have $1. Ooh, say less. This is a much better starting hand. This I can work with. And we're going second. It's a dark type deck, but that's okay. Because we're going to Pokeball, and then we're going to get a Psyduck, and then you guys can see how this deck works. I tipped $1 for being a tour guide on Saturday. You did. That's true, Mango. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Imagine if Mew's ability wasn't active. Ah. See, Razman? That's what it should do. Like, honestly, I think Porygon does that. Wait, hold on. Doesn't Porygon do that? Shouldn't I just, like, doesn't Porygon do that, though? Can't. Or no, Porygon looks at the next, like, card you're going to pull. That's what it is. That's absolutely what it should do. Right, Ari? Mango, you're talking about me. Hey, you're talking about me. Hold on. We're going to pull Psyduck. All right, now we're gonna start being annoying next turn, guys. You guys ever just super annoying? 'Cause that's what's gonna happen next turn. We're just gonna be super annoying. Bop! What you got, buddy? What's in that hand? He's got Arbok. He's got Arbok. If I were him right now, I would be evolving into the Arbok. If he doesn't evolve into the Arbok, he's kind of a silly goober. This is what I'm saying, guys. We know he has Arbok in his hand, and we don't want him to use it. And he's got Koga. This is a Koga deck. Oh. Guys, we are going to cook now. Are you guys ready to cook? We're going to cook now. Alright, here's how the deck works. We red card. He's got what in his hand? Don't worry about it. He should evolve into Viper. He should have, but he didn't. And now you're like, what if you gave him Professor's Research? Doesn't matter. Won't use it. Won't be able to use it. We potion. And then do we Sabrina is a good question here. I think we should. Because there's like an off chance that, you know, he still has an Arbok. So, CeeLo, what's going on, CeeLo? How's it going? Hopefully you're having a good day today. And then we headache. So this is how the deck works. You just stall. And so, and we knew to red card there because we knew he had Arbok. So we red carded, got rid of the Arbok, gave him a Weezing. That was a smart move. I'm doing all right, CeeLo. Doing all right. Hope you're having a good day too, man. The other variation of this deck just doesn't have Mew in it. I don't know what's in the spot instead of Mew. I don't know. The base electronics work. Nice. Very nice. He didn't, what? Oh, he did tackle me. Okay. Oh, nothing. I need Haunter, like, next turn. If I can get Haunter next turn, that would be solid. That's all I need, too. If I can get Haunter next turn, we might win. I mean, I doubt it, but you never know. Headache. I'm spamming Arbok Pidgey deck. That's a good one, Razvan. I use Weezing in that deck. I highly recommend it. I know the Arbok Pidgeot deck is, like, super popular, but I'm telling you, throw Weezing in there. Don't worry about using Koga. Just throw Weezing in there. I forget what you get rid of. But you throw Weezing in there, it cooks. That's one of the decks I have. I love it a ton. It's great. What do I use here? What do I switch into? I guess we'll switch into the Ghastly. I can't get it now. Fair. If we had the other side deck, we would have been good. I think we lose. We lose because I can't... Yeah, we just lose. I needed Haunter that turn. I'm forever on a budget. That's fair. I'm trying to show you guys, like, this deck kind of sucks. I'm going to be honest with you guys. This deck is kind of crap. But if you're like, I really want to show off my Mew card, this is a deck to use it in. That's fair, Asvin. That's fair. But I'm telling you right now, this deck does suck. I asked an electrician to fix my breaker box, but he refused. What do you mean, but he refused? It sounds like he did what you needed him to do. We're going first. I hate it. I hate it here. Hey, Psyduck. And we got 2 of the Gengar line. All we need is to pull a Ghastly, and that shouldn't be too hard. Oh, come on. Please give me Ghastly, and I swear to God, if I get red carded, I'm going to be so pissed. There is, oh God. Okay. All right. All right, guys, this is how the deck works. So I put my Mew in my Mewtwo deck in place of a Fossil. It's terrible, but it's nice using Mew. That's what I'm saying, Razzie. That's what I'm saying. It's just nice using Mew. Is he going to X-Speed his Charmander out of here? He's going to research. Does he get the X-Speed? He gets a Pokeball. Good for him, I guess. I just get Mew for the showcase. That's fair. I just saw this deck and I was like, oh, it might be kind of cute to use it. And I'm telling you right now, it kind of sucks. It's not the best card in the world, honestly. It kind of sucks. I gotta admit, it kind of sucks. Clocky, your run picks are so good. You could have gotten the... Oh, really? Nice. Steve, who's on here sometimes, he had my Zapdos EX, like, alternate art in his Wonder Pick. Like, he could have grabbed the Zapdos from that Wonder Pick, which is pretty cool. We evolve. We do some concentration. We do headache, I should say. The headache will prevent him from doing any, like, Sabrina nonsense or anything. Or drawing more cards. Like, he might have another Professor's Research, and that's why he's not too worried about, like, pulling an X-Speed next turn, but now he has to pull X-Speed next turn. Or I guess he could just Fire Energy out of here. There's not really a reason to Sabrina right now, but there will be next turn. Wow, I don't know if I've seen that Moltres on the left. That's the full art Moltres area. It's super beautiful, right? Love the full art birds. The full art birds are so good. Retreat cost is 1 less. Oh my gosh, this lucky bugger. Now, if he's smart, he'll put the energy on the Moltres. He's not smart. Oh man, he's got Charizard. Does he have Charizard? I don't know. We'll have to see. I think we Sabrina here just to see what he flips into. Probably the other Moltres, but then that's 1 less fire energy he can mess with. So we Sabrina here to mitigate energy costs. We don't really need the Professor's Research right now, honestly. There's not anything an extra draw would really give us benefits-wise, so we'll just Sabrina. And we can do Research next turn. Never thought strawberry soft serve ice cream and cotton candy would go together to make a creamy cotton candy milkshake. Well, that makes sense, though. That sounds really good. Sounds really good, though. We headache. Bonk. The Sodex's pure job here is just to make sure they can't, like, draw cards. Or use Sabrina. Or Giovanni. That's about it. Oh my god, she's got the Crown Charizard. I knew it, too. I swear to god I was going to red card him if he pulled out a red card. It's okay, I'm a maniac. That's fair. Do I collect Pokemon cards? I do. I collect real ones. If you guys want to see some of the cards I've gotten recently, here's a couple that I've gotten. He's in a pretty good spot right now, honestly. I don't know if I'm going to win this. I'll be honest. Hey, look, a Pokeball. Yoink. I've had peanut butter, salted caramel together. Nice. That sounds good. We can flex on him with the Mew. Bing. Because that kind of sucks, though, for real. Who is this player? Niantic shareholder? I mean, my wife has the Crown Mewtwo. So, this is probably the only deck he's got cards for, honestly. And he's just trying to have some fun with it. But anyway, yes, I have played the game before. I haven't played the card game, but I do collect. So this is a full art Mew that I got from Crown Zenith recently. That was really cool. We got this Ogre Pawn. I don't know if you guys can really see this. Chat might be in the way. But I got cards. And then I bought some Napoleon cards recently. These are some singles that I bought. What is he going to do? Extra Treat in the Charizard? Why? Just to take out the... I guess he just wins next turn, huh? Because all he has to do is slash. Yeah, we kind of lose here. This deck sucks, guys. Don't use it. And then I got some full art Empoleons that I bought recently. So, you got Crown Zard? Nice, Kakarot. That's cool. Yeah, we just lose here. There's not really a way to win this. Good old nepotism. That's right. Yeah, this deck just sucks, though. I don't use it. Like, I honestly really do not use this deck. It sucks, but... I use it... I've won with it like a couple times, but I way more often lose than I win. Yeah. Like, when he used this deck, he made it seem like it was so good, but it has so many, like, weird, like, use cases where you, like, randomly have to just hope that you are good. And to be fair, he did luck out by pulling Charizard. Like, I've gone against Charizard decks before where his Charizard was definitely at the bottom of his deck, but he wasn't able to pull it because he couldn't use Professor's Research. So, like, there are times where you do get lucky and their good cards are at the bottom. But you have to get lucky. Like, the deck's not good. This deck sucks. I honestly don't know if there is a good Gengar EX deck. It's not rewarding enough. Yeah, it's not even that great. I cannot rely on 3 stage cards. It sucks, Ari. It kind of sucks. The only, like, that's why, like, I wasn't sure if this Eggy deck would work, but the Exeggutor deck kind of works. But yeah, that Gengar deck sucks, but just don't use it. Like, if you're like, I really want to use Mew, you know? Yeah. Anyway, let's Unga Bunga. You guys want to Unga Bunga? This deck probably will suck, too. I haven't used this deck at all, but I've been wanting to. This is Unga Bunga. The way this works is we do damage. When Mankey does damage, it does damage to itself. You evolve it. Primeape has a move where it does 100 damage if you have a damage counter on you, and you just go to town. But yeah, This is the Unga Bunga deck. Will it be good? Probably not. Oh, we're going against freaking Dratini. This is a Dratini deck, by the way. People love running this. I don't know why. Exeggutor deck is cool. The Exeggutor deck is really cool. Maybe I'll do more Spoins. I don't know. I've showed off the Spoins deck before. I really like the Alakazam deck, but... Oh, what is this deck? It's a stall deck for Alakazam, not Dragonite? Huh. Yeah, if you're running a 3-stage deck, you often need a complement to stall stuff with. Never Bunga before you Unga, that's right. Thank you. That's good advice. So what is he gonna do? Put the water energy on. So Alakazam is a really good card. It's really good because, oh man, if only I could have pulled the proper cards here, we'd be cooking, but I guess not. I guess I'm not allowed to have fun. I looked for Ricky in chat. My actual husband in hand. No, she's talking about her actual real husband right here. This deck would cook if I had pulled Pokeballs, Mankey, Professor's Research. I said in hand. This is a basic hand you can get with any deck, honestly. Like, this could happen when you are running Charmander. This could happen when you're running anything. My wife is calling. Babe, I'm playing Pokemon. She doesn't know I'm still streaming. She's just calling me, so she has someone to talk to on her way home. But she doesn't know that I'm live. Or maybe she does. Who knows? He's thinking real hard about what to do here. So, this deck kind of counters... Well, it doesn't really counter that much. I'll tell her. Oh, yeah. Let her call you, and you can talk to her. You're not at work, right? I know you are. It's a joke. Oh, she said, oh, you're streaming. Sorry. No, it's okay, babe. I love you. Sabrina? Sabrina? Just put me in the ground already. You know what? We're just going to do it. That way we can start actually doing damage to the Kadabra here. 10 more minutes until freedom. I call my cousin just to have someone to talk to. That's fair. Oh, we don't put any energy on this, actually, just because of the way Alakazam works. Actually, we ignore the heck out of putting energy on this thing. You love the background music? Yeah, it is jazz covers. It is Insane in the Rain, if you're ever wondering who it is. That is the user right there. He's going to X-Speed. What does he actually have, Alakazam? He evolves right here. It must be nice to get the cards you need to win, huh? Bet you anything he evolves right here, and I'm just SOL. Must be nice. Give me Doug Trio. Give me Professor's Research. Oh my god, I don't need another Diglett. Wherever you are, I will slap mud in your face today. Near, far. Oh, another Misty. Watch him hit 5 heads here. If he hits 5 heads, I owe you guys 5 memberships. Okay, thank God. I was like, my life did flash before my eyes briefly there. Briefly. Are you really? If I don't pull Doug Trio, we lose. Oh, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter if I pull Mankey, because it's not... Ugh. It doesn't even matter. This deck sucks. Since every time you use the deck, you gotta give it a chance. No! This deck sucks. Oh, maybe it doesn't. Hold on. Now, hold the phone. We might be cooking here. We might be cooking with gas. Have you guys ever cooked with gas before? We might be cooking with it here. Now we have a fun little feature here. If we flip heads here, we don't get any damage. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. If he doesn't evolve here or have Giovanni, then we're okay. At least. But I don't know if that's the case. Honestly, if I were him, I would retreat into Articuno and start building the Articuno. Hit up 5 heads on Misty ones. Behind me here, this background, is Carly May, who's a mod here on the channel. She flipped, I kid you not, this is not a joke. She flipped 14 heads? She flipped 14 heads which is a 1 in 16,000 chance of happening. 1 in 16,000. It's crazy. Oh, 2 boyfriends? Okay, well, I think we just potion here for absolutely no gosh darn good reason. Oh, it doesn't matter because he's literally just ice beams us next turn. Unless we flip heads. I think it was 14. I don't know why 14 sounds like the number to me. We're invincible. All right, Dig is really fun because if you flip heads, you don't take any damage. So you just rock on that for the rest of your gosh darn life and you hope for the best. I think 15, yeah. The only issue is that even if we pull Mankey here, but I can still see the card. I said it's invincible, Galooper, not invisible. This is what makes of 219 heads. Oh, yeah. That 219 heads thing was just a joke. But this, as far as I'm concerned, Carly flipping 14 heads in a row is the most heads I've ever actually seen anyone flip. Because I believe Carly. Like, that is crazy. Or here, I'll show you right now. I literally, all I have to do, Ari, is put this in the background. Yeah, it was 14. That's all I had to do. She flipped 15 coins. There's the other Doug Trio that is now useless to us. Oh my god. Here, we'll just show off the card for fun, because if we don't flip heads here, we're just kind of screwed. Oh, we lose. This deck sucks. All right, well, we'll try. We'll play the game again, and maybe this time it'll be better. Maybe this time we'll get a better. We didn't pull any Pokeballs, or we did, but we got Diglett with it, right? No, I don't think we did. We just pulled a Diglett, I think. That was a bad example of how this deck works. You can also run Marowak line in this deck if you want to, but it's up to you. Count calculated the odds of flipping. Yeah, it was like 1 in 16,000, I think, which is crazy. I'm guessing the time stops when you flip because it would have been a tie if you waited for so many head flips. Yeah, true. Well, I don't know. Yeah, it does stop, I think. Hey, we get to start first. Gotta love it. I actually should have just run the Diglett first because then I could have done damage first turn with Doug Trio. Sometimes you make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes, and everybody has those days, guys. This deck is a little gamba because you have to hope that the turn after you do damage to yourself, they don't have something that's going to knock you out for 40 damage, which like is pretty likely considering the meta in this game. Everybody gets one. Ooh, Professor's Research. Give me something good. Give me something good. You didn't give me anything good. Son of a gun. Do you think he tail whips here? I think he does. But do you think he nine tails? Do you think he has the tail of nines? He could. Let's Sabrina here. I think what we do is we Sabrina. I barely know her. Oh, we need to attack though. Oh my gosh. Let me attack, please. Thank you. We Sabrina here. I barely know her. Another Diglett. We got both of our Digletts. The trio. Reckless Charge. Sabrina, I barely know her. Unless he has Giovanni. Like, he might have Giovanni in his... but we'll see. What you got, Nabil? Oh, I've seen that, Nabil. That is totally fake. Like, someone photoshopped that in there for sure. 219 heads is impossible. Like it is theoretically impossible. There's no way that happened. That is so fake. Nabil. I wish it was real, but it's not. Like, I hate to tell you, but it is fake. For sure. Why do people run Ninetales in this deck? I don't understand. Is he going to try to do... Does he have Giovanni? If he has Giovanni, this isn't a bad play, honestly. Well, it kind of is, but... It gets rid of the Mankey. Now that the Mankey's done damage to itself, though, we can tuck it away. Okay, no Giovanni. We can tuck it away, and we don't have to worry about... Maybe he pulls Ninetales out, though? We either get Primeape next turn, which would be fantastic. And even if we don't get Primeape next turn, we just retreat the Mankey until we get it. And then we start cooking with it. Once we get it, eventually. As long as we never, do poorly with it, we'll see. Oh, he embers. That's crazy. Well, we knock him out next turn, so we get a fun gift there. Fun and educating. Thanks for the information, but I have to go. We'll see ya. Thanks a ton. Thanks for subscribing. Spin only heads, I hope. Thank you so much for popping in, Rosvin. You were so, like, such a positive force today in chat, so I really appreciate you a ton. Thank you so much for stopping in and saying hi and all that fun stuff. I hope you have a fantastic day. Alright, so we flip into this. We flip into this. We heal the Mankey, which still means it has some damage on it, so that's good. And then we're going to dig here, and we dig, and we, not only do we do damage here, but, well, we'll flip heads, but, like, it won't matter, because Moltres. He'll just put the Moltres in and then start flipping for Inferno Dance. But that's fine, because now we can start building the Mankey, and hopefully we get a Primeape, which would be really cool. This deck is fun because there's no EXs in it. Oh, does he have Ninetales? But Ninetales here wouldn't be the smartest thing to do. Unless he's hoping that I can't attack next turn. But I don't take damage. Okay, no, he doesn't have Ninetales. I have Giovanni, though. Not that he knows that. Don't tell him, but I have Giovanni. If he flips tails, he's kind of screwed. Well, not really screwed, but... he's kind of screwed. I only need one knockout now. Oh, we get an XP too, so that'll help actually a bunch. Alright, we Giovanni. And we dig. That knocks out the Vulpix. And I don't know what we do now. I mean, it doesn't matter if we flip heads here. Because he's just, now he's going to put the Moltres in. And we just hope for the best here. A Sabrina would be really nice here. I think I still have... I don't know if there's 2 Sabrinas in this deck or 1, though. I forget. I think there's 2 Sabrinas in this deck, because it's only 2 Stage 1 evolution lines. So there's only 4 Pokemon in here. So I think there's, like, tons of room, right? So I think there's 2 Sabrinas in this deck, if I remember correctly. Not that it matters that much. Okay, interesting. He's going to put one on the Moltres. That's smart. I mean, that's not a terrible idea, but he has to hope. Actually, it is kind of a bad idea. Like, there's a solid chance here. If we get Primeape, all we have to do is hit dig once. And then we win. Oh, no. That's a terrible Moltres. Terrible Moltres. I just need Primeape is the only thing. That's useless. I'm not going to do that Pokeball. Well, I don't know. The Pokeball shuffles the deck is the only... Does it shuffle the deck if there's nothing in it, though? Might as well just use it. It does shuffle the deck. Okay, interesting. Did we get what we needed out of that? I don't know. I may never know. I dig again. For world peace. Flip heads again. Okay, well. Now he's probably going to knock me out. Best case scenario, though, we go into the Dug Trio after he knocks us out, because he will, right? And then we get Primeape and we just win. Oh, no, he's going to Inferno Dance, because his last Inferno Dance was trash. But, does he not have he has to have potions, right? Okay, good. Good for him. Good for him. Switching Laundry over? Nice, Ari. Have fun. But he's got to knock out so many of me, though. Like, Slash is only going to do so much. Or he's going to need a ton of energy off this flip. Is the only thing. Nothing, man. One flip again. That's tough. Primeape? Oh, okay. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Now, do we think he's got Giovanni in this deck? Giovanni is often run in this deck, but he was running Ninetales. So I don't think he's got Giovanni. I think we're dealing with a little jokester here. So I think what we do here is we say screw it, and we just go for it. Balls to the walls. He can retreat this next turn, but then he doesn't have... like, and we could Sabrina, too. That's the other thing here, is if we get a Sabrina, we're also cooking. If I have a second Sabrina in this deck. I don't even remember if there's a Sabrina in this deck. I wish you could just pull up, like, what's in your deck at any given moment, because that'd be really useful. No Zard. Don't use Geo, because 200 Zard. Yeah. Oh, Kakarot, I use Geo all the time in mine, and it cooks. Because sometimes I have to rely on Heat Blast, Moltres, and if I pull Geo, it does 80 damage. So, I use Geo in my Zard deck, and it's actually super nice. It's super helpful. Because right now, if he had Geo, he wouldn't have to burn 2 fire energy. So. Well, I'll talk to you in a second. So we need Sabrina. I'm missing stuff? Or you said you're missing stuff? I'm missing stuff? Like good stuff? Well, does it matter? Does it matter? Did someone say something? Okay. Well, I know they've been talking in the group chat, but I'll figure it out eventually here. Don't worry. See Kakarot once again. If he had Giovanni, he'd be good here. He'd get a knockout with having to burn a fire energy here, and he'd be closer to beating me. But because he doesn't have it, then he's SOL right now. Yeah, Primeape. I think we retreat this duck trio into the other duck trio here to stall a little bit and dig. Because now he has to do Crimson Storm to beat me here. And it doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. We're good. See, we're stalling out with this duck trio. If we get Sabrina, once again, by the way, we win. Either way, I don't know what else he could play. Did he have a... Yeah, we already knocked out the Charmander. The only Pokemon in this deck are the other ones, so... Sabrina? There you go. See? He would have kicked my butt pretty well there if he had any Giovannis in his hand, but he never did, so... This deck isn't terrible. It's not great. Oh, no! Brother in Christ! This guy just rage quit? Oh, my meta deck didn't win. What? I'm so angry. Oh. What do you mean my meta deck didn't work? Oh. Oh, God. I'm so angry. Ooh. Oh, man. Ugh. Oh, Emily, don't do that. That's the whole point. Cooked. I'm so angry. Grr. Emily just told me not to make that noise. She says she doesn't like it. Well, Carly likes it. She thinks it's funny. So that's the whole point, is to be funny. Until he has 6+ energy before putting him in field. It wouldn't have mattered anyway, Kakarot. He just had really bad coin flips is the only thing. I'm sorry, babe. You're not wrong, Kakarot. Well, he was just trying to stall as best as he could. That wasn't really a mistake on his part. He was just... What, don't get pregnant? Emily wants you all to know, don't get pregnant. It sucks.
You get diabetes and lots of pain in your rib cage.
I don't know if they heard you say any of that. Me when my dog drinks a bit of drink. It's an adult beverage. Ooh, spicy. Oh, man. All right, well, that's some meta decks, guys. If you were wondering, like, hey, you know, like I said, just because they're off meta doesn't mean they might be good. Like I showed you the Toxic Mew, that deck sucks. I don't know if there's a way to make Gengar good. Like, maybe... No, I wouldn't use Ralts, because then you have, like, 12 Pokemon cards, and that's ridiculous. I have no idea how you make Gengar good. If you guys can make Gengar or Mew good, let me know. Send me a DM in Discord. I would love to know. If you have a good Gengar deck, please let me know. Because as far as I'm concerned right now, like, Alakazam is probably the best Psychic deck that isn't Mewtwo. Yeah, I don't know why he had Vulpix. That was weird. He should have just had 2 Moltres. Someone clipped that, yeah. I tried Gengar with Ralts. It sucks, Carly, yeah. Gengar sucks in this game, I know. It might get better. The promo has a Haunter in it, where instead of just doing 30 damage, you flip a coin, and if it's heads, it does 50 damage. It doesn't do any damage if it's tails. But if it's heads, it does 50 damage. That's something. That's something. So, I don't know. But, yeah, I wish Gengar was better in this game. It's not that great, though. The most beautiful... I do love that card, Kakarot. It's pretty cool. It is pretty sick. Alright, well, that is that, everybody. I'm going to wrap up today. My pregnant wife is here, and she wants to talk to me and tell me about her day. And I love her lots. And she deserves all my attention.
I'm dying on the inside.
You are not.
And the outside.
If anything, you're fostering life. You're doing the exact opposite of dying right now.
I don't want to anymore.
Nice ability, weak damage. Yeah, you might as well just run Psyducks.
My whole right side aches constantly.
Yeah.
I love it.
She loves it. Gengar herself doesn't do enough. I mean, the 100 damage is pretty good. If if Gengar EX was like, it should be like Starmie. Like if we're okay with having Starmie, then Gengar should only need 2 psychic energy to do damage, like 80 damage. You know what I'm saying? 2 psychic energy, 80 damage. Then Gengar would be cooking. Then I would be like, all right, now Gengar has some use case here. But as is right now, you got to put 3 energy on it. You got to freaking pull all the cards you need for it. It's dumb. I hate it. Well, thanks everybody for being here. I appreciate y'all a ton. Thanks everybody that stopped in on the stream. Tomorrow we'll be doing some crowd control Twilight Princess. So if you guys want to come screw me up while I'm trying to play a video game, join on in tomorrow. I appreciate you. I'll be here either Thursday or Friday as well. Probably doing Zelda again or Pocket. I'll figure it out. I do have to get scheduled for shots at some point, which I think I don't know. Do I have to get scheduled? Can I just walk into a Target and be like, "Give me shots"?
Don't you feel better in life when you have an appointment?
Nah, I'm good with free balling it.
I would make an appointment.
I guess I could, yeah. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully you guys have fun with that. The crowd control stuff, you get some free coins, and then you got to pay for it. If you've ever messed with the app before, it's called crowd control. You guys can look into it, but I'll try to make sure the prices aren't too crazy. But if you guys do want to mess with me, you guys should have to pay for it. So, otherwise I'm okay. I'm okay with just playing the game as it is normally. So, anyway, you guys are awesome. Love you a ton. Hopefully you learned something today. Appreciate everybody who stopped by. This is Clocky. Clogging out.